And we have no citizen comments, is that correct? There's no citizens here? There's one person over there, no citizens. All right, BJ, I guess you get to
Okay,
tell us updates.
updates, we got 7 new puppies, because we had a pregnant mama. So now we are at a total of 20 with the puppies.
So 13 actual dogs, counting the
Emily-
mom.
Counting the mom, yeah. We've got Emily taking the 2 little puppies, the black one and the brown one, the 2 that came together. He's picking up tomorrow.
What's Emily?
She's our dog foster. She has fostered so many.
She's
Dogs.
amazing.
As far as cats go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, because the one that got fixed is going back to Tropic Island Thursday. Izzy.
Oh, Izzy.
Izzy's
Okay, good. I
Thursday.
wondered about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Izzy's going Thursday.
Okay.
Um,
Thought it was fun time, but is it?
the 1 by 1s.
Okay. Yay. Where are they?
Hmm?
Where are they physically located?
They're at the office, like they live at Tropic Island. They're the managers.
No, I meant in the shelter. Where are the cats? Do we have still cats in the quarantine
Yeah,
room?
we
Because I
still
know you
have,
moved Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, we have that one. Louis got me. So we got Rudy, and then that one that came from Palisades.
Crazy ass one I
Yeah.
heard. Mhm.
Not attacking nice, but the second you move anything around her, she's all over the place. She's never like, but she's just.
Okay.
That's around the shelter for the water heater. Joey and Cody are looking at doing the tankless one, so they're looking at pricing for that.
We've been talking about this for a
I
solid
know.
year.
That's
Man.
last I know. Is that Joey and Cody are looking at the tankless water heater to purchase it, and they're gonna get it put in above the sink. So.
Okay. Eventually, do we have any
Uh,
kind of ETA?
No, I can't give you an answer. That's a Joey question. So, yeah, I know. I don't know the answer now. The doorknob of the cat room's fixed. It's working just fine. Opening and closing.
Yeah, to get into the cat room. Yeah, I know Aaron
Yeah.
fixed that right after we talked
That's
about
all fixed. As far as the electrical shelter building access, I have no knowledge of that.
it. Yeah, I've already
That's-
been turned down 3 or 4 times.
Did anybody look into that
The
cleaning
cleaning?
that we had suggested?
Joey was looking.
Joey was looking into it. I haven't heard anything from Joey. about it,
Okay.
So,
Who is
Yeah.
doing?
Joey Rivas, Lieutenant Rivas.
Lucy-
That's
Okay.
Sorry,
the one that's out sick that should be sitting here.
the one who has to answer most of these
Yeah,
questions.
he has,
Yeah.
he's looking into all that, so he has the answers that I don't, so.
So perhaps we could email him and say, hey, can we get an update from you since you're not here? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because this has been going on for.
A year.
That's pretty much all the
So-
updates as far as the new shelter goes. From what I heard, I think they're in the design phase.
So,
But-
I know that Joellen and Dave Parsons are meeting with shelter planners.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
See, I didn't know, all I've been told was it was in design phase.
Yeah, they're still in the design phase, but they're meeting tomorrow, I guess, to go over what the preliminary stuff. I don't know that for a fact, but that's,
Can anyone give me an update as to how much money has been allotted to the new shelter?
I know they got 1 point something million.
One
approved for
point,
this
it
start.
was 1.2 million, I believe, for this budget year.
Yeah, and the next.
And then
budget
the
year-
next budget year, they're supposed to put in another 1.2 million.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cause
Yeah,
I've
they-
been asking around, nobody seems to know anything.
Well, that was in the, at the budget meeting last year.
Okay,
They said, that's what they said last year.
okay.
So, but the budget's starting all over again pretty soon, so
Yeah.
who knows? But that was the idea.
So we're carrying over 1.2 million and then we're gonna get another one.
Well, some of that's gonna be spent.
That's gonna
on the
be spent
design.
on architecture and.
Design and architecture, that's what that was for, and then 1.2 for actually doing the building.
Okay, which is not gonna be enough, but anyway.
No, but there'll be some left
Yeah,
over from the
okay.
original, from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
architect and
yeah, yeah.
design. Yeah,
Okay.
there should be
Yeah, 2 million should do it.
2, well, yes.
2.4 if they did
2 point-
1.2, 1.2.
2 point, yeah, 1.2,
But the
1.2,
point
but
four is gonna be used for the planning and the design and all that. That's what I'm getting at, the actual building. How much is there for the actual building? So it's gonna
I
end up
don't,
around
you
2
can't actually answer that question because it'll be the 1.2 million plus whatever
Yeah.
isn't spent of this initial 1.2.
Okay,
That would be my guess.
okay.
That's all it is.
But there's a commitment to 1.2 plus 1.2.
There was at the meeting that I went to, the budget meeting that I went to.
That was July 2025
I
or August.
think it's August or something, one of those.
Yes, okay.
Now. See which one fills up faster.
Yeah. Okay. But at least there's a commitment, man. Somebody could give me that information, like,
Yeah, I came to the meeting, came to that meeting. I don't come to all of them, but I did come to that one.
okay, thank you.
Okay, we're done.
That's pretty much everything that's on the.
Wait, okay, we have to approve these minutes, right? Where are we at?
Oh, yeah, that was.
Well, it's, yeah, 4D. Did anybody see, you saw something you didn't like? What did you?
Yeah,
not like?
well, when it said that the microchip scanner is broken and it was not. So that's a misstatement. They may have gotten two more, but the microchip scanner that they had was not broken.
All right, can we amend that?
Was it listening?
Yeah, amend the,
The minute,
Under E, under the procedure, the microchip scanner
It
was
wasn't broken.
reported broken, but it
but
was
it was
not.
not.
All right, anybody have another amendment? See anything they don't recall being correct?
Everything else is correct. Was it acted on? No, but it is correct. I mean, so all of these things,
Yeah, we have a long list that have not been.
well, all of these things, we talk about it every single time and then absolutely nothing gets done. So then we talk about it again. And then it still doesn't get done. So I don't see the point.
From Lieutenant Rivas
Yeah.
in writing if possible. To members of the advisory council. That's a request.
an update from each and every.
From Lieutenant Rivas on what's actually being done about all of the items in the minutes.
All right. I propose we,
I move that we accept the meetings with those corrections.
with the amendment.
Mhm.
Second,
Second, third.
anybody? Nay, any nays? Nope. Minutes are approved with the one amendment.
Right.
So we did kind of discuss the new shelter, what we know, because none of us are in the know.
Nope. I got told we're in design phase.
I only know because Joe said she had a meeting tomorrow.
That's the only reason I know. I wasn't told by Parsons or anybody. That was the
Mhm.
design. I got told by Joe, so.
All right, we got to set another meeting, but I did want to discuss some of G too. So do you care what order those are done in?
I don't.
So yes, G on update and general discussion on animal care and records. We are getting better records. Thank you, BJ, for
You're
actually bringing records to the clinic. I did have a question about a couple of them.
Lydia's was a mistake on there. It was supposed to say scheduled, not completed. For her rabies. That was the one that I was called.
I didn't even see that one.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Allison called me about it.
Oh,
And,
today.
no, last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's supposed to say scheduled, not completed.
Okay.
But I fixed it in the system, so I got fixed.
Well, some of them too, you have, so you're putting down your dewormers, which is good. We need those. But you're not putting down the flea and tick treatments
Okay.
on those records. That would help a lot.
Okay.
So it needs to be, under the treatment.
Yeah.
But under your dewormers, you have Strongyl, and you and I talked about this once. You have Strongyl and Pernazaril. So it kind of makes it look like when you say that it's done, that they've gotten Strongyl and Pernazaril.
So I've been trying to go into Shellstone to say if it's just Strongyl. There's no, like, it won't let me go just Strongyl. It always puts that slash in there. every time I've tried to type in just Strongid.
But you don't have the fenbendazole in there, which is the one that should be done more often for the dogs. So the fenbendazole is Panicure.
The Strongid I do on, that's the one I do on intake. I don't do the Panicure on intake. I always do the Strongid. I mean, I can do Panicure on intake. I can flip them. It's not a big deal. I do have Panicure to do on intake for the dogs, but
I mean, I can see where Strongid's easier because it's a once a day thing and it usually, I mean, a one and done thing, and
Yeah.
it usually works great on the cats. But in the adult dogs, we've been getting so many hookworms and they seem to be resistant to Strongid.
okay.
So I would rather see the Panicure done routinely on the dogs. The Panazaril is just those kitten coccidia cases. So yeah, there ought to be a way to remove that and
I will
put it in.
play with it some more and see if I can get that done.
So yeah, make sure you have fenbendazole in there and try to get them done. So I had a owner bring in a cat not long ago. Princess Leia, do you remember her?
I don't think that was her
wasn't the
name at the
shelter.
shelter, so.
Yeah.
I think we
I don't remember.
came up with a name, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, anyway, they did not have the records. And that cat was absolutely loaded with ear mites and fleas and worms. Like it hadn't had anything done, and I don't know. I just feel like we've got to get the flea and tick treatment done when they enter, because that's going to take care of ear mites as well. And quite a bit of other parasites, but it's just frustrating when we see an animal that an owner's had for a few weeks and we find so many things that maybe could have been prevented, which, like, we've had a couple of cases of Hemobart, and that comes from fleas. So add the flea and tick stuff to your records and try to get those done. That was the only other one, but yeah, no, oh, well, the other thing was on the vaccines, we had discussed before doing, ad entry, you're doing the distempers for the dogs and the cats. Well, the distemper vaccine that you're carrying for the dogs is really more than you need. So a distemper vaccine would be DHPP.
Yeah.
Distemper hepatitis, parainfluenza, parvo.
Mhm.
That's the standard.
Yeah, I've just been buying the same vaccines that have been bought since I started that. So we just go on Patterson's and hit the,
So that's a good vaccine in one way, but in the other, it's a 7-way instead of just a 4 or a 5-way. It's a 7-way vaccine. It has corona in it, which is kind of overkill, but I can live with that one. But it has lepto in it, and lepto is not something that should be given to young puppies. For instance, this new litter of puppies ought to be vaccinated at like 5-6 weeks, but not with that vaccine.
Yeah.
So the lepto's really total overkill because of a multitude of factors. Most animals have a hard time mounting a good immunity to all of those vaccines at once. So we usually will separate out our leptos. The other thing is that's a 2-way lepto, and a lepto should be 4-way. So we have to turn around and redo it anyway. I'd like to see you get a vaccine that doesn't have any lepto in it, because
Is
It's
lepto
too
actually a
confusing.
problem here?
it is a problem here. We do see it. But it's not a core vaccine, and you have to pick and choose who you give it to. And when you give it. So you can vaccinate puppies at 6 weeks and 10 weeks and then 12 weeks and 16 weeks. They should have 4 or 5 vaccines, but they should not get lepto 4 or 5 times. That one should be left out in the beginning and then added in when they're older. And you're not seeing that many puppies. I get that. And you're not vaccinating many animals for the whole 4 or 5 series. But it would just be easier on us if lepto was never initiated to begin with.
Okay.
So and it's gonna make your vaccines cheaper. And then the Bordetella thing, that was a little bit of chaos, but I didn't even know you were doing Bordetella vaccines, but I see them on the records now, so. You're using the intranasal
we got the injectable one. Like it's a shot, not the intranasal.
because The one I think you sent
I
me,
sent you the picture. No, that's in a vial.
no, they're always in a vial.
Oh,
I know the one I have, I know for a fact is a shot, not the nasal.
I didn't look inside.
The.
Sorry, I have another sugar.
that's not
We
that.
had an intranasal one way early on, but we don't have that one anymore.
We got bug bites.
Because the injectable one was cheaper than the intranasal one that I found. So-
Okay, but the picture that I got out of the refrigerator. From when was this taken?
Oh, a while ago.
Yeah, like I
2
said,
weeks ago,
Okay, that was a
January
while.
16th. This is intranasal. Says, oh no, without, it is not.
it's, yeah,
There you
that's to
go.
say, it's.
You're right. No, you're right. Without a nasal applicator, okay. Okay, good.
I did what I was told.
No, I got the right picture. I just saw intranasal on there and I thought it was the drop. Okay. Yay. So yeah, no, they should all get that vaccine when they enter the shelter. That's gonna be your best way of trying to keep it down, but you know, if an animal comes in with kennel cough and you vaccinate them the same day.
Yeah.
That horse is out of the barn already. That was it. Anybody else? We gotta come up with a meeting.
Do you vaccinate the cats when they come in? I'm not saying
Actually,
that.
straight hold, not the feral ones, no. The ones I can
No,
handle,
no, I got.
yes, the ones
So
I,
like Rudy, is he vaccinated?
no, he
and
won't let
then-
me vaccinate him, no.
Yeah, he will,
He won't
not
let me.
easily. She handled him. She found out what his little hoo-ha was.
And I like Thelma and Louise, I gave them their vaccines because they let me stick them just.
Yeah, they'll do anything. Yeah, Teddy.
Olive
the
can't, but
rest
she's
of-
pregnant, so I don't wanna give her a vaccine.
Right.
She's freaking,
But she has to have flea meds though,
she's
right?
flea meds, yeah.
Okay. So I know I put the flea meds on Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, I couldn't reach them in that little cage.
Huh?
I couldn't reach them in that little cage.
Yeah,
can't
I
fit-
crawled in there and
I-
put flea meds on them.
My shoulders are about the last thing that can go in there, that's about it. I can't get in there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's what you have me for. I can crawl in that cage easy. Well, there was another question I wanted to ask and I keep stalling until I can remember it, but it ain't.
I should like, you don't got my phone number.
Huh?
It's not, you don't got my phone number.
It's true. That's true. But it won't be on record.
Yeah.
So no baby kittens.
Any day now, any day now.
I keep telling myself that, it's never any day.
I figured they'd be born like right after I left. And that was 10 days ago. But no. Oh, that was it. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. We want to put the puppies in the quarantine room, right? And so you pulled out Thelma and Louise.
Mhm.
So Rudy's still in there
And then we have that crazy cat.
and then Cray. Well, leave them in there with the dog. Figure it
So I
out. They'll figure
emailed-
it out.
Gulf Coast, because we have so many dogs and cats that need to be fixed. I emailed them this morning to see if we can get them done faster than trying to get them on the books with you guys. I know y'all are super busy too. So
We have no technician.
I know. That's what I was talking to Allison about yesterday. So I emailed Gulf Coast this morning to see if they can squeeze this in so we can get everybody done. So,
Cats and dogs? Okay. So the only cats, well, Olive for one,
we have Rudy needs to get fixed, the crazy cat needs to be fixed. And
Thelma and Louise need to be
Fixed.
fixed. Yeah.
And then dog wise, we have Buster, the two little ones. The little Brenda one, the other gray one that's not pregnant,
Glenda, is she fixed?
and Glinda.
Okay.
Because she got taken off the books because of everything, so we have to get her done.
So if you get it done quick, if you can get it quickly, get it
Yeah.
scheduled quickly, then when you bring Crazy Cat and Rudy back, you can put them in
Yep.
the regular cat room.
That was my plan once.
Yeah.
Everybody's done, we bring them and put them in there while they're still in their
And then put
kennels.
the puppies in the quarantine room. Okay.
That's if we don't find a foster by then, I'm hoping we do.
I didn't
Oh.
see a whole lot of response on that one, and that was, brings up the other thing. Sorry. Aaron didn't know that that the shelter was closed to new intakes on dogs, because Aaron doesn't get on Facebook.
Mhm.
And you put it on Facebook, so everybody else
Yeah.
knew.
So he
But-
was told by me and Joey, so. I'm just,
I'm
I
gonna
know,
quote you, I'm gonna quote, I didn't, he told Joellen, he didn't tell me, so this is start in. I did not know that the shelter was closed. So maybe a sign?
Yeah.
Or something? Sorry, I got another.
I have bite
Driving
news,
me
sorry.
nuts.
We got into a bunch of no-see-ums this week.
And they keep coming out.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop.
Elbows, head. Well, so then the other thing that was kind of, some of that was misquoted all the way around, even what went on the news. So we're watching the news and we're like, oh, the Port Aransas shelter is closed, and it's been confirmed that they've had cases of kennel cough, which every shelter out there has kennel cough. And both Dr. David and I looked at each other and we were like, did you confirm this? Did you get, no, I didn't know. I haven't seen any animals. Have you said, no, I haven't seen. So we're like, she did say that you showed her a video and that she said, yeah, it certainly could be. If I need to come over there
Yeah.
to examine them, I can. But
Like, she told me only if it got worse. She goes, if it doesn't get worse, it'll pass. But if some people are starting to get lethargic and not eating, to call her and she'll come over.
right, she said she would come over, I could come over,
None of
but
them got like,
then
super
when we
bad.
see that on the news that a vet has confirmed it, we're like, what the hell? Who did this? And it wasn't either one of us.
Oh, they went and talked to another vet, but it wasn't one here.
I know, but that wasn't a
And that-
vet that saw him either.
I know, that's why I even I told her, I was like, if you need any more information, go to the clinic in Port Aransas. I told her that and multiple times.
Well, she did go, she called Tony
talked to
or
Allison
Allison or something,
and-
and Allison said, oh, I forgot to tell Dr. Debbie.
Yeah, it never got to any of the doctors, but the fact that it was reported as confirmed cases or they've been tested for, that came out somewhere too.
Did it? I didn't see
I
that.
don't
one.
see how.
There was
yeah,
no
no.
test. And there was no confirmation, and kennel cough is not that big a deal. I don't even vaccinate my own animals for it because it's something they can get over pretty easily,
Yeah.
but within a shelter situation, it can run rampant. It's like taking your kid to daycare.
But there was
but-
only one dog that coughed, and that was Vinny.
Yeah, we just feel like there was some misinformation that got out and then we were
Peanut and-
questioned. Yeah. And then we get questioned at the clinic of, ooh, I hear we're closed because we have it, and we're like, I don't know, we didn't see that, but it didn't go, we did. So,
So where was this reported?
On the news.
News.
Which is like,
channel,
Channel three.
Three.
Hey,
KI, yeah,
Yeah. I can't
KI.
remember the lady.
Yeah.
You know, 3.
Yeah.
Well,
How
That's
did
why I
it
don't-
get to the news in the first place?
So she came by and talked to me about it. Like,
How did
just-
she
Yeah,
find
but
out?
how did she?
of the Facebook post that I made. She saw that we had
Oh.
about Facebook post. I said,
So everybody but Aaron's.
Oh, the whole town saw it.
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
So a suggestion, BJ. I know that Aaron does not want Facebook. He does not want to have an account on Facebook.
I have put Facebook on the computer. All he has to do is click on the tab.
Put it on his cell phone, his
If he
shelter
doesn't
cell
want me
phone.
to, he doesn't.
He doesn't have a choice on the shelter cell phone. That you,
That has to go through Joey Chiefs to make him put it on. That's not my call.
then I'm gonna stop writing letters because he does miss things.
Yeah.
Because you posted on Facebook or the chat group. He's not part of that either.
Yeah, but is there not, shouldn't there be a bulletin board or a message board or something? Hey, this cat's been adopted out. Hey, this cage has kennel
That would
cough.
be
It shouldn't-
lovely.
it shouldn't have to go through social
No.
media.
And which
That's
again,
fine.
he was told by me and Joey, both of us did mention to him that we are.
But there is a board up there where they do write notes to one another. Not necessarily like, oh, the cat got adopted, so quit looking for it.
It was a long time ago.
No, I did the same thing.
Gave me a heart attack.
Gave me
but
a heart
whatever.
attack too. I mean, like, where's my cat? But yes,
But there
That
ought,
would
there,
be
there needs to
lovely.
be communication, and there's no reason why you should be relying on social
No, I
media
get
for
it.
that
You could just
communication.
do like an iMessage group because you guys.
we have a
iPhone.
group chat. We have a group
Yeah,
chat.
well, then
He
just
doesn't
do
want that on his phone either, so.
What, but this is his, Port Aransas phone, right?
Yeah.
Which is an iPhone.
His city phone.
But again, I can't make him put,
No, no, no.
no,
that-
this is, you have
that's-
an app, the GroupMe app is for,
that-
you have on that.
iMessage is on it, you can't remove it.
No, yes, and we tried doing that with the iMessage. When we first got started, we tried to have everybody on one text stream.
Right.
But you can't remove somebody or add somebody if there's an Android in there. So if anybody has an
And not
Android,
everybody has iPhone.
not everybody has an iPhone. So you can't add or remove if they don't, and like Susan Marie has, she
Yep.
would never get an iPhone.
Yep.
So,
Some people are no iPhone.
yeah,
We
So
do
we're stuck.
use, we use the group me app
Mhm.
for the ARC. That is how we communicate. And we have different groups. There's an employee only group. There's a veterinary technician only group. There's a volunteer group. There's a rescue group. So
Okay.
there's
And
4
her-
different
Why can't
groups.
the
you
phone
use
is
that?
forever dinging.
I'm a member of all the groups.
I know. So we have the,
But
we
the
have the
group
group
me, the
chat.
group me
Okay.
does work pretty well, but
It does.
it still seems like there ought to be a way that the 2 employees can communicate together. You don't even have to be part of it.
No. Although you and I are the ones that went searching for a cat.
Cat
that we
that was,
can-
yeah, that nobody knew had already been adopted. I know.
So yes, it would be a nice to. Now, and BJ normally on the group does tell us when an animal's adopted. I'll give him that. He normally does. So it is, but obviously he doesn't tell Aaron. Just put it on the board. You know, like where you put the, who's going to the vet, when, and all that stuff. Just put it up there. Won't take a second. Or tell me, I'll let it there.
Need a
Okay,
bigger board.
motion to adjourn.
So we gotta.
Yeah, we
schedule
gotta
that.
come up with a
Awesome.
meeting. You need a meeting date, and since very little was accomplished, can we
Can we
do this in-
Yeah,
within
sure.
a month or 2?
Yeah.
We're coming up on spring break, so I know we.
Month of March.
Hey,
We always end up at the bottom of the barrel.
When is,
We do.
when is spring break?
March
March.
7th through the 22nd.
All right, so this is February, that's March. How about April the 1st? April the 1st would be
Okay, my
ideal
first
day,
week
wouldn't
of-
it?
wait.
It has to be before Sandfest.
Yeah, Sam does usually at the end of
17 and
April.
19, 17 through the 19.
Yeah.
Okay, what about that? Okay, Easter is the 5th. The 7th. I don't think I can do the 14th.
Can you-
April 7th, well, then you're gonna get into Sandfest if you go to the 20, you get the 20.
No, it's 17th through 19th, it's Sandfest, so we're fine if you do it on the
Oh.
7th.
The 7th,
Yeah, no, the 7th, I know.
I have nothing scheduled on the 7th.
You think you might not be here?
Oh, no, this one I want.
Oh, okay, let's do April 7th, because we want to do it sooner than later.
Anybody have any qualms
Does
with
that
April
work,
7th? We like it.
We're voluntolding you again.
This time I'll write it on my calendar and
Please do.
not make a doctor's appointment on top of it.
And we're gonna,
Just
I'm
what I
gonna
did.
send. So do you know how to send a calendar invite to people? Can you do that for this group? So that everybody doesn't say, oh, shit. You know,
Everybody
that-
put it on your calendar right now, this minute, but see, I
Text
have-
Joellen,
I have a separate calendar at home. But it's okay, I'm gonna do it anyway.
April the 7th, 1:30.
Sure.
Thank you.
One, third. Done.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't feel like we accomplished much.
No, we never do. We never do. We talk about a lot of things.
Anybody have anything? I motion that this meeting be adjourned.
I second
Yes.
record.
Yeah, that was record time.
Maybe we need Joey to be sick every day.